the question is convert this into a Thevenin equivalent circuit. Okay, how to convert it into a Thevenin equivalent circuit? I already told you. First, calculate the Thevenin's resistance. Okay, how to calculate the Thevenin's resistance? Just remove all the sources. To remove all the sources, we will have to change voltage sources into short circuit and current sources into open circuit. Okay. So like this. So only 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 2 ohm and 4 ohm. These 4 resistance are remaining. So what is the resistance at this point? What is the resistance value at this point? Means if we look inside like this, that is called Thevenin resistance. So what is the value of Thevenin resistance? Convert this particular, the whole resistance into one resistance. How to do it that? 2 and 4. So what is the combination of 2 and 4 in parallel? Because they are in parallel.
So we can do star delta transformation, no sir? Delta to star.
Here. Okay, this is delta. Okay. Yes, this is delta. So if you will convert it into star, it will be what? Like this. Like this it will be. Okay. So actually you won't be getting a lot of benefit. Okay, using this, because using star delta means the formulas are big, you have to calculate. And again, this is this circuit you will be getting. This is the circuit that you will be getting again. Okay. Okay, why? Because this is the star on delta only. Sorry, this is star and this is delta. So there is no much difference here. Okay, so you can do that. The answers will be same, but only do the star to delta or delta to star transformation when it is very much required. Because at some times it is we are unable to solve the questions using one particular method. In that case only you do that. Otherwise no need. Here it is very simple circuit. You can easily calculate it without doing that. Okay. So no need for that. For your practice you can do. Okay. So 2 and 4 in parallel, what is the value? 2 into 4 upon 2 plus 4. Simply I will write that is 8 upon 6 ohm. Okay, so 8 upon 6 ohm, this is 8 upon 6 ohm plus 2 ohm. So 8 upon 6 plus 2. What is it? So I will write 8 upon 6 plus 12 upon 6. That is 20 upon 6 ohm. This plus this. Now again 20 upon 6, this particular resistance is 20 upon 6 ohm. It is in parallel with 2 ohm. So 20 upon 6 multiplied by 2 divided by 20 upon 6 plus 2. This is the short method I am doing directly, because these questions like calculate the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, it should not take more than 2 minutes for you to solve. Okay, but means the other things are okay. Means like if you have to write every step while you are doing the examination, then it will take some time. Suppose 5 minutes, but not more than that. But if you are just objective type of questions is there, I can, yes?
Sir, in Thevenin's theorem, we have to move from right to left, no sir, to calculate RTH.
No, not like that. Actually, you will have to see from this direction only. But you cannot calculate the resistance from this direction. Okay, you cannot calculate. How you will calculate this? This is in parallel with this one. So you cannot do 2 parallel to 2. Why you cannot do? Because the only this is in parallel with not only this register, with complete this one. Okay. So you will have to calculate the value of this particular register first. Okay. So first you will have to solve the very end of the circuit. Okay. And moving from left to right or right to left, I have not seen that. But if the circuit is in this direction like this, then you will have to go from here to here. Okay. From inside to outside, you will have to see. You will have to calculate. But whenever it is asked from which direction you are seeing, you will be seeing that from this direction. Means in this direction. If you look in this direction, how much resistance is there? Then that is called the Thevenin's resistance. Okay. So it is not a hard and fast rule that you will have to go from right to left or left to right. You just solve from the significant means the end of the circuit. Start from that because you cannot solve from this direction. Even if you try, you won't be able to solve. Okay, so what it is? Okay, so 20 upon 3 divided by what it will be 6, 20 plus 12 to 20 divided by 32 upon 2, that is 16. So 20 upon 16 is equals to what? 5 upon 4 ohm. Okay. So that is what is called Thevenin's resistance. So this is your value of RTH. So now we will have to check the VTH. What is the value of VTH? Okay. To calculate the value of VTH, we will have to find what is the voltage here, voltage difference between A and V, that we will have to see for calculating the VTH. Okay. So let us see how we will calculate it. Okay. So this is very simple thing. You can apply either Norton's theorem, either mesh analysis or nodal analysis. Anything you can apply. Okay. So if you apply mesh analysis, then what will happen? You will have to take some loops like this. You will have to take like this. You will have to take 2 loops. You will have to take. Okay. But I told you yesterday, mesh analysis is a little bit long. Okay. So we will apply nodal analysis and let us see whether we are able to solve it or not. Okay. We have to calculate voltage here at this point and voltage at this point. That is only the voltage VTH. VTH is equal to VAB. Okay. So VTH is equal to VAB. Okay, that is clear because here we want to calculate Thevenin's voltage. So difference of voltage between A and V is Thevenin's voltage. And whatever the voltage difference between A and V, that is in C and D only. Okay, because same voltage is there. So we assume ground here. Okay, always we do like that. At the bottom point, we should assume ground. It is simpler. So how to apply nodal analysis here? Okay. So to calculate nodal analysis, we have to take voltage V here. Okay. Voltage V here. Here, in this place, we won't have to, means at this point, we don't have to put it as V1. Means why? Because it is just one branch. Okay, like this, it is one branch only. Whatever current is growing here, it will go here only. Okay, so no need to define V1 here. However, sometimes it is simple to define because we want to calculate value of V1. So if we define V1 here, we will be easily calculating. But don't go by that now. Let us first try to solve by the earlier method only, means what I have told you. What it is? V minus 8. V minus 8 upon 2 plus V upon 4 plus V minus 4 upon 4 is equals to 0. Now, some of you might be having doubt how I wrote this equation. So, if you have any doubt, please ask. How I wrote this equation? Because I told you this is one branch only. Okay. The current, since this is open circuit, so current will flow in this direction only. Okay. So, the current will be same because it is not dividing in this direction. So, that is why what I wrote V minus 8 upon 2 for this branch. V minus 8 upon 2. Then V minus 0 upon 4. Then V minus 4. This here it is 4 actually. Upon 4. 4 is what? 2 plus 2. Okay. So it is 4. Okay, let us see now. If we multiply it by 4, what you will get? 2V minus 8 plus V plus V minus 4 is equals to 0. So 2V minus 16 plus V plus V minus 4 is equals to 0. So 2V plus 2V is equals to 4V is equals to 20. So V is equals to 5. V is equals to 5 volts. So we have calculated V is equals to 5 volts. But it is this voltage. We have to calculate voltage here. So how to calculate it? Okay. We can calculate it using two methods. Okay. First method now we cannot apply. Why? Because we have already created one equation. So forget about that. I will tell you later. Now how to calculate voltage here? Nothing is like that. Calculate the current in this direction. What is the current here? V minus 4 upon 4. So current, suppose I will give it name I. So I is equals to V minus 4 upon 4. So is equals to V is 5 volts. So 5 minus 4 upon 4 is equals to 1 upon 4 ampere. This is the current going in this direction. So what is the voltage here? Voltage here is V minus IR. V minus IR. So voltage at C point is equals to V minus IR. What is that? V is 5 volts minus I is what? 1 by 4. R is what? Value of R is 2 ohm. So 5 minus 1 upon 2, that is 9 upon 2. Okay. That is 9 upon 2. Now, so VC is what? VC voltage at this point is equal to VA. Okay. And this voltage at VD is 0 obviously because it is, we have taken it as ground. So, what we do now? Since VC is equal to VA is equal to 4.5. Okay. This is the value only 9 by 2. 4.5. Now VAB will be what? 4.5 minus 0. Why 0? Because voltage at B is 0, because we have taken it as ground. So is equals to 4.5 volts. And VAB is equals to VTH. So that is 4.5. So now if you want to draw a Thevenin's equivalent circuit, what it will be? It will be like this. This is your voltage source. This is your corresponding resistance. So here 4.5 volts and here 5 upon 4 ohm. Okay, so this is your Thevenin's equivalent circuit.